Hi, my name's Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at Canada funds, the key investor contacts, and fundraising targets. This database provides direct insight into 2022 to 2024 Canadian funds and fund managers that are actively raising or deploying capital, giving deal makers a clear path to the right investors at the right time. To be clear, this is the who's who of Canadian capital and fundraising. So this is the ultimate institutional investor database, introducing a rare database of institutional grade investors sourced from my exclusive database of over 400,000 global capital professionals. So for the first time ever, this powerful resource is available to help you access capital like never before. And now just a little bit about me. I'm Andrew, a fundraising consultant and capital sourcing advisor with 15 years of experience in high-value real estate and investment advisory roles across Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. Simply put, I help clients navigate fundraising with clarity, strategy, and targeted outreach. Now, over the past 3 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 300 clients from tech startups to real estate groups with fundraising strategy, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach, and custom investor databases tailored to their sector, stage, and capital needs. And currently, I'm advising a US-based real estate group on a $50 million equity raise, coordinating strategy and outreach to investment banks, family investment offices, and private equity partners. And on the right-hand side, you can see a few of my Fiverr gigs. You get more information on my services by clicking the Fiverr link below. So we're going to take a look at some of the facts about the database, and then we're going to show the spreadsheet coming up in a little bit. So let's start off with the database contains funds and fund managers, 230 of them, 9,500 key investment contacts, 6,200 emails, and it includes funds raised in 2022 to 2024. And I'll give you a chart on why we're doing that coming up. Key database fields includes contact names, titles, investor type, location, geographic preference, websites, emails, sector specialization, investment strategy, and fund descriptions. So this is an institutional database, and some of the top fund strategies in it include 1, venture capital, that could be seed, startup, early stage, growth, late stage, 2, buyout or private equity, 3, real estate, core value add, opportunistic distressed debt, 4, infrastructure, core value add, opportunistic and debt, 5, direct lending and private credit, senior debt, mezzanine or distressed, 6, special situations, 7, secondaries, could be direct or fund, 8, fund of funds and co-investment, number 9, natural resources and energy, and number 10, hybrid and multi-strategy funds. So why this database matters? Well, as I mentioned, this is the who's who of Canadian capital and fundraising. It's a very rare and exclusive database of the most hard to access contacts in the Canadian fundraising ecosystem. Most people who go out looking for databases to raise capital are stuck with trying to have to subscribe to a very expensive program. There's 3 or 4 large players in the market, whereas this one is a collection of databases which allows you to take smaller pieces of it. I help clients out with sometimes individual sectors, time frame, so it gives you an opportunity to be able to access this type of data without the extremely high costs involved. So this resource provides direct access to professionals and funds that control billions of dollars of capital across private equity and venture capital. This one here, we've got 230 leading funds, 9,500 key fundraising professionals, billions in capital access. It's exclusive and hard to access, one-of-a-kind database built for serious fundraising efforts. Now, it's perfect for those seeking to raise capital in Canada across real estate, startups, and private equity deals. So why did we choose 2022 to 2024? Well, really simple. 1, the deployment cycle. Most venture capital private equity funds begin deploying capital 6 to 12 months post-close, meaning funds raised in 2022 to 23 are actively investing in 2024 and 2026. Obviously, as we sit here in 2025, this gives you a great opportunity to approach those contacts. Dry powder availability. With a typical 10-year fund's 4 to 5 year investment period, capital will remain available until 2027 and beyond. An active window, 2025 to 2028, is the prime time for outreach, as many of these funds are still allocating to new deals. And regional nuance has to be taken into effect. For example, Middle East funds, especially family offices and sovereign-linked investors, often operate on more flexible timelines compared to traditional Western GP and LP structures. So this makes 2022 to 2024 cohort of funds the strongest targets for founders and groups seeking capital today. So let's take a look at the database. So quickly, a key database disclosure. My extensive database library provides hundreds of thousands of global contacts, typically including LinkedIn profiles, emails, and websites, though not all details are complete on all lists. Primarily compiled and updated from 2021 to 2025, with most of the key updates in the last 2 years, this corporate resource may include contacts whose roles have changed. Designed as an excellent starting point for outreach, it's best leveraged and continually refined by organizations with dedicated data teams. Keep in mind, this has over 277,000 emails, but it's not a database that you're going to use to spam these contacts. So this database comprises a blend of individuals and companies, each with distinct investment criteria and operating conditions, so there's no guarantee your approach will be favorably received. Note, this database is available to corporate or institutional grade groups only, no personal sales. Okay, now we're over on the spreadsheet part. I'm going to start off by showing the master database, and then we're going to go over to the Canada section, just to give you background on how I create the smaller lists. So you see on the left side bottom here, we've got 99,200, and so those are the funds. And these are historical funds, of course. When we talk about the Canada filter, I'm only using 2022 and beyond, but this just shows you what my master database is. So you've got the name, the fund background, inception stage, asset class, so you can see you can have venture capital, real estate, private equity, private debt, and so on. You've got the strategy, so it could be real estate core, early stage, growth, primary region, status, whether it's open, closed, raising, fund size, and of course the fund manager, most important. And you're going to see, as I scroll over a little further to the right, you're going to see core industries, industry verticals, date added, legal structure, and sector interest. And then you're going to get more information. Then you're going to see the contact details. Now these are the contact details of the funds. So you're going to get a lot of info at, admin at, that sort of thing. And now we're going to take a look at the contacts. So if we go to the master contacts, you can see here on the bottom we've got 412,000. So it's a global database of the who's who in the entire fundraising ecosystem on a global basis. You've got the fund manager, fund type, name, title, asset class. You're going to get about 277,000 emails. So what do you do for those that don't have emails? Really simple. You just take their name, put it into Google, put it into LinkedIn, and you're going to find more details about them. You can reach out to them via LinkedIn, but you're going to get 277,000 emails. So many of the firms are going to have 3 or 4, sometimes more contacts, so you're going to be able to reach out to at least 1 or 2 for sure via email. So that's the master database. Now let's take a look at the refinement I did for the Canada funds. So if we go to the Canada funds database, you can see here we've got about 382 entries, of which some of those are going to be multiples. So you can see as I go up to the top, we've got the name, the background of the fund. For example, this one here, Invest in Pharma and across Canada. So you're going to be able to do a lot of your own filtering, but you can see here for asset class, again, it's same as the master list. Venture capital, natural resources, private equity, real estate, and so on. Strategy, primary region, fund manager, and so on. So if I scroll over to the right hand side, you can see here, talks about the industry, the verticals, the same as the master slide. And you're going to get information on the emails. So now let's go to the Canada Funds contacts. So for the Canada Funds contacts, you've got 9,540. If we scroll back up to the top, you can see again, fund manager, for the firm type, name, title, asset class, email, telephone number, and so on. So that is the database for the Canada funds, and it's a great source if you're looking to raise capital in 2025 and beyond. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.